Hey everybody, my name's Chase Batice. I am the currency queen. This is my new crypto channel, and this channel is all about crypto power to the people. I have been generously assisted and guided into the crypto sphere by lots of different people, which has grown my personal wealth, and I want to help others do the same. I feel like if you land on this channel, you're hoping to get into crypto, you want to understand the energetics as well as the utility, everything about it, behind it. I am your lady. I am your gal. I used to be a spiritual teacher, astrologer, and now I'm obsessed with crypto. You know why? Because cryptocurrency is the frequency of the future. Cryptocurrency to me is the undercurrent, the underbelly of what is going, it's part of the spiritual transformation that is happening on this planet. And the reason for that is because it's decentralized money. What does that mean? It means that the money, the wealth, the abundance on this planet has been locked up since the beginning of time into certain factions, banks, freaking monarchies, right? Colonial powers. Cryptocurrency is decentralizing that, meaning you don't have to go through these huge scale places in order to get to the money, in order to access it, in order to access wealth. It's available to anyone. It's available to the entire world. That to me is what is going to shift this planet, because you have had to be a certain type of person in order to play the game, in order to get wealth on this planet. Many of us that are intuitive, sensitive, creative, we didn't fit into the mainstream. Well, you know what? Now is our time. This is our time. This is our time to use the incredible technology that is emerging on planet Earth, that is aligned with the frequencies of the new world, of the heightened, elevated frequencies. That's what's starting to happen in this new era. The frequencies of consciousness, the frequencies all around us are actually starting to rise. It may not seem that way because of all the crazy political stuff that's going on in the world, but actually, because it's getting more and more and more intense, that is the indicator that things are changing. And to me, during all of this, cryptocurrency has been my path forward. It has been the way for me to become excited about the new world. And that is why I'm here today, sharing the information that I have gathered and helping you with it. So today I want to talk about, last thing, if you want to please help out your brothers and sisters, this channel is completely actually for the people. I'm not making money on it. I'm not trying to make money on it. I honestly am doing this to help you so that we can kind of begin to birth this new earth together, so that people who deserve the money, deserve the wealth, and are going to put it into projects that benefit this earth and its peoples, that wealth gets into the right hands. So I believe the people that are finding my channel, that is my intention for my channel, and the people that come to my channel, I want to help. So if you want to help others, subscribe and share and like and do all that crap. You know what people say, I hate all those things, but just spread the word so that we can help each other and begin to build this underground movement to help one another. That has been the most beautiful thing to me about crypto, is that people have genuinely helped me out of no other reason but to begin to build an underground movement of humanity helping one another, There is genuinely, except for some super silly spaces or forums where people are actually competitive, whenever that is, I'm like, bleh, that's not what crypto is about. Crypto is about non-competition. It's about decentralization. It's about multidimensionality. It's about non-dualistic energy. And, the powers that be have a very hard time understanding it. And it scares the crap out of them because there's so much that's accessible. And it's moving from analog to, I don't even know what the other thing is behind technology. What's the next thing beyond analog? Multi-dimensional, interoperable blockchain technology, which is transforming our planet, you guys. So today I want to talk a little bit about, Bitcoin versus altcoins and what that means, because everybody, most people at this point in time, when I talk about crypto, they're like, oh yeah, Bitcoin, right? And somebody else was telling me that they Bitcoin and Dogecoin because of Elon Musk, right? So at this point in time, Bitcoin is really a symbolic coin. It was the first of its kind. It was invented in 2009, and it's had the longest arc because it's the oldest. And so the people have been investing in it for a long time. And it really, at this point, it's a symbolic coin. You know, it actually is getting adopted. It just got adopted in El Salvador. El Salvador just got rid of their currency and has adopted Bitcoin as their mainstream currency. Why would an entire country do this? Because you cannot stop this crypto wave, you know? That's the other thing that I want to do with this channel is that, you know, people think that cryptocurrency is like a scam or something and they don't trust it. And that's what the mainstream powers want. They want to keep making it look like it's this, I was trying to go to a bank. I was trying to find a mainstream bank that was like, that I could work with my crypto earnings. And they don't even want to touch it. They think it's money laundering. It's the silliest stuff. I finally did some research. There's all of these amazing banks out there that are innovating with the market. You know, one of them I was looking into, it's called MLB Bank. And they were, you have to do deep dives. You have to do a lot of research with crypto, and you can. That's what's amazing about it. But I was watching the CEO, and he was like talking about how if you don't innovate with the system, you die. You know, that's what Charles Darwin said. We must innovate. We must adapt. That is what cryptocurrency is. And there are banks out there, and there are systems. And I started doing a deep dive into banks. The whole banking system is so old school, hierarchical, colonial, meant to really keep you out of holding your money. The banks have been the holders of the money. They've had all of the power. Now everything is getting decentralized, and banks themselves, bank culture is beginning to change. I was looking into a bank called Evolve Bank. There was another one called, there's one that's specifically for crypto. There's an entire new markets happening, you guys. And there is a world that is beginning to adapt with it. And, I just want this channel is to help you not be scared of crypto. Begin to normalize it. Begin to open yourself up to it. Begin to realize that this is a wave that cannot be stopped. So Bitcoin is, versus altcoins. What is Bitcoin versus an altcoin? Bitcoin is the main currency. It's the symbolic currency. The entire market seems to follow. The entire crypto market seems to follow whatever is going on with Bitcoin. Yet that trend is becoming increasingly less true. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to share my screen here. Right now I'm looking at Constellation because I love me some DAG, and we're going to talk about that. But so here is, I just like CoinGecko personally. So here's the chart for Bitcoin, right? This is what Bitcoin looks like. So Bitcoin is right now, we're on a downswing. Right now, September was supposed to be this huge bull run, and I still believe it's happening. We were on the rise, 30-day, 14-day, 30-day. Look at this. On the rise, right? 44,000 all the way up to 52,000. That's almost 10 grand, right? We've been slowly gaining. We were on a huge bull run up until last May, up until last April. The market started slumping. We had a huge bear market. We fell. This is why people are afraid of crypto. They're afraid of crypto because it's volatile. And the reason why it's volatile is because it's an emerging market, right? It's an emerging market that's beginning to shift and grow. And the powers that be are having a very hard time with it. So here we go. Sorry, I'm working. This is all new for me, so I'm working with it. So as you can see here, the graph has plummeted last May. We've been in a bear market. People are all worried. It's been growing. People are getting ready. We're getting ready again because throughout the whole year, we had this insane growth of Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been the main holder. And look at this. It rises and it falls. It rises and it falls. And just like any birth process, right? It's like a contraction. It's how things grow. It's a spiral of life, right? rise and a fall, rise and a fall. But each time it's going higher and higher and higher. Well, we had this big crash because the powers that be have had a very hard time allowing for their scared shitless, meaning the old school banking government systems are scared shitless of Bitcoin, of crypto, because it's decentralizing their power. That meaning the structure that will no longer be anymore. And so they're doing everything they can. So most recently what has happened this September is we're meant to hit a huge bull run, right? What happened is there's been all these, the SEC, the Securities Commission for the America, is starting to throw all these lawsuits around. It's trying to sue Coinbase. If you don't know what Coinbase is, it's an app that's like the most popular trading app that you can actually trade crypto on. And it's very easy to use. And they're starting to go after people that are taking yields from staking their coins. Meaning, if you invest in a coin, it's just like any investment. You invest in something, you buy a coin and you don't want to touch it. That means you can stake it. Meaning, if you're not going to touch it for a secured amount of time, that gives security. And that security will provide you back a percentage every year, right? They were going to give 4% back, which is pretty great. That's the other thing with cryptocurrency. The returns and the yields are so much more than the traditional stock market because it's a growing market, but it's also a decentralized market, meaning people are more generous. There is just overall in this entire sphere so much more generosity, so much more assistance, guidance, love, genuine love, where people are helping each other out, less competitive natures. And so as I was talking about, so Bitcoin, let's just talk about the last 14 days. We were about to hit this massive bull run, and then we hit a low, and people are afraid right now. They're afraid. They're thinking, oh God, are we going to go into another bear market? I can tell you what I do in these situations, because I'm a healer and an intuitive, is I really, really pay attention to these currents. I pay attention to the frequencies. I watch how they're building. This is the frequency of the new world. And I can tell you, because I feel it in my own being, how the powers that be are doing everything they can to try to thwart this growth. It's not happening, and it's not going to happen. This is an unstoppable current. Get that in your brains, you guys. Build that confidence, because that is exactly what is going to create the avalanche effect that is already beginning to happen, the snowball effect that is already to happen. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind, brain, gut, spiritual truth that crypto is going anywhere but up. Okay? This is the new world order. Okay? This is the new world order. Get that in your brains. Everybody who's on the younger tip knows this. It's the way forward, okay? Analog to digital. That's what I was going to say. Analog to digital. We're moving from an analog world to a digital world. What does that look like? It looks like us living in a world where it's more multidimensional, right? Analog to digital. Analog is like, press the button, get the thing. It's linear, it's slow, it's bureaucratic, it's exhausting. Digital, multi-dimensions, many things at once, many ways to do things, 20 things going on, simultaneous existence. That's what's starting to happen. And they cannot control that. It's a new wave of consciousness, you guys. So get that into your brain, get that into your souls, hold to that belief, because it's going to build the confidence. And that is the truth. That is the truth about this new world era, the new world order, new world era. We must all stick to the firm belief that this is the new frequency. And it's not even a belief that I'm like, oh, I hope this happens. It's a deep knowing. Like, it's a deep knowing that I feel in my gut. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what creates the volatility in the market, though, when people are like really scared about crypto and they're like, it's so volatile. There's all these ups and downs. You could lose all your money. Oh my God, look at that. It's volatile because people are scared. And so they pull out. And it's also a way for these giant whales, right? So Bitcoin is filled with whales. What are the whales? The whales are giant corporations that are getting their hands into crypto, and they own huge amounts of it. So when they pull out, if they sell it, say the price goes up, right? That's how the stock market works. The price goes up, you make money off of your earnings, you pull out your coins, so then it'll drop, right? So that's what a lot of whales, there's a lot of banks, which is great. There's a lot of mainstream energy that's starting to adopt Bitcoin, but at the same time, it's creating a power differential, right? So altcoins, what are altcoins? Why are they the next wave? Why are they the most important? Let's get into that. So I'm going to show you my altcoin chart. So I have my portfolio up here that we're going to tap. So, oh, I can't get into my portfolio right now. That's okay. I'm going to keep making this anyway. So today I want to talk about two altcoins. So the main one I want to talk today, well, okay. So Cardano, right? At this point, it's not really an altcoin because it's got a market cap of $78 billion, but it's not as widely known, right? In the mainstream, right? Depending on how deep in the crypto sphere you are. But what's one of the reasons why I'm feeling personally that this month is going to explode the crypto market is because Cardano has been this really strong, really healthy, very, very studied, slowly adopted, really, Charles Hoskinson is amazing. If you guys, you study him, he's one of the founders of Ethereum, and he's making Cardano, which is much smoother, faster, almost no fees, right? So Cardano's coming out with smart contracts in a few days, which means it's actually going to be able to be used for this is all of this is speculation right now. This $78 trillion is billion is speculation right now into the market of Cardano. So on the 12th, Cardano is actually going to be able to be used, which is going to double, triple its market price. That's what people are predicting. And what that's going to do is it's going to shift the energy out, could potentially shift the energy out of Bitcoin. This is all speculation and what people would think, but it's starting to bring it into other coins, right? So it's starting to actually bring it into coins, all of the coins. Bitcoin right now is at $45,000. Everything else is not nearly as competitive as that, right? Everything's at like, what do we have here? $487, right? Or that's the highest one on this list, right? 380 quant. But these are altcoins. These are alternative coins other than Bitcoin. But the truth is that Bitcoin is not going to necessarily be, I don't believe personally that Bitcoin is going to be the mass adopted coin that everybody thinks it is because of its technology. Its technology is not nearly as efficient. It's like when the internet first came out, you know what I mean? And it was like Bitcoin's kind of like Netscape or something, or like, the first version. It's like IBM. Bitcoin's like IBM when the internet first came out. You know what I mean? And there's all of these new, and it's happening so fast, you guys. It's happening so fast that people are developing technologies that are faster and faster and faster. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about this one project that I am extremely excited about. And everybody that I really follow, that I love, that really this is what it's called. It's called Constellation. I gotta share the screen. I gotta get into this again, guys. So it's called Constellation Network, right? I gotta move it so I can see. I'm figuring all this out. I'm figuring out the tech, guys. It's just taking me a sec. There's lots of different stuff here. Gotta make a good production for you guys. Okay, so Constellation Network is really, really, really exciting. It's a multi-dimensional platform. It's a level 0. All of these other ones that are being created, at least right now, a lot of different cryptos and altcoins that are getting created are level 1, meaning the network operates in a certain way that is a little bit more linear. The lower the level, the more it can access. DAG is at level 0, so it can actually help all of these other altcoins actually work together. And it's really a multi-dimensional energy. And, it's the hypercube. It's really this energy that it has infinite scalability. which is insane. It's easy to deploy. It doesn't cost anything. Right now, Ethereum, I just went on Ethereum and it cost me $700 to cash out things and move things around. That's insane, you guys. Most people can't even like play around with the stocks right now because everything's on Ethereum. Because Ethereum is the altcoin, right? Ethereum is where the altcoin, all the altcoins are working on. But DAG is this like insane project, and it's impenetrable, meaning that the reason the US Air Force has adopted this coin as their security source. So it's using this to help with their security, you guys. The military signed a massive contract with this coin. If the US military is the most heavily invested, one of the most heavily invested places on the planet, is adopting this coin, also Amazon Web Services is adopting it. How much is it at right now? Let's look at that. 25 cents. 25 cents. Bitcoin's at 45,000. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about shifting and scaling and, thinking about getting into the ground floor of certain projects, right? When you get into the ground floor and you invest, you get more of that token, right? And it's starting to look at all of the different altcoins. And this is just a quick intro into altcoins. But, DAG is something that's really exciting because it's, let's look at it. Let's look at its growth. So this is like a 3-month chart. This is a 3-month chart. In 1 year, it's grown 1,682%. Okay? That's a lot. Here we go. Let's look at this chart. 3 months. You guys, if you just take and look at a stock market chart compared to a crypto chart, they don't even compare, you guys. They don't even compare. Like, the crypto charts are so off the wall, and it's this growth, it's this shifting, it's this change in frequency that's beginning to happen to the planet, and it's this undercurrent. So I really, really think that if you are interested to start getting into, so I have some resources for you as well. So I highly recommend going on there. I'm going to put my friends. I have some friends. One of my friends is Lamedo. He will tell you exactly how to buy DAG. Exactly. If you have no idea how to buy it, I'm going to link to his. He is one of my friends, and he's a crypto investor, and gives amazing information to invest in all these things. It makes it really, really, really simple. So I'm going to link to his. I'm also going to link to some other people so you can have other resources that I personally like. And so, yeah, I think that's going to be just the lesson for today about crypto, rise of altcoins, and really that, this crypto wave, the most important piece in all of this is that the crypto wave that is happening right now cannot be stopped, you guys. It cannot be stopped. So do not allow the volatility of the market and the fear of the future and all of the fear that's going around right now stop you from taking advantage of the most powerful investment opportunity of your lifetime. This is it. Get in on it. Grow your wealth. Grow your abundance. Let's all stop the slave system and take part. Let's all begin to thrive on this planet. Crypto is going to help us all, and it is power, true decentralized power to the people. It's not going to come through communism or all these other political ideologies. It's going to come through all of us, hands down, being able to access wealth so that we can all actually enjoy our lives and be less angry and begin to, actually do invest and be part of things that bring us authentic joy. So that's my crypto message for the day, and I hope this was helpful, and I love you all, and share if you think this is helpful. Stay tuned for more videos. Love you. Bye.